Halo guys, di penatapan ini ngomong Jepang apa nih? Punya level aja sudah siang Suzuki yang penolong pas November November dan basicnya ya itu perang dikit lagi ya coba kita cek main Jepang dan kitnya cuma itu doang ya. Coba kita cek di ini kan kalian terus mulai aku alasan nih kopas ya kita coba mainkan ini. Kalau gitu
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
We all know what Jamie Vardy's game is all about. The bursting runs he makes behind defences and his ability to play off the shoulders of the last defender. I just love the way he easily gets the wrong side of some of the...
Turan! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Vasquez, clipped into space, and he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now it's Vasquez, crossed into the middle, cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Feliciano is offering a wry smile there.
Baresi. He plays one through. Baresi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Cremona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vasquez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's had it taken off him. Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what's he done? No, he wasn't going to let him past. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chance for a shot! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw.
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Petzela really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Pulisic. He's in a great position here. It's played through for him. Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
Ribery actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Petzela attempts a clearance. Cremona have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's a sharp... Oh, what has happened here? And this is Ribery. Crosses it in. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that was vital. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. They did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved himself a booking in the process. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Terracciano. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Ribery.
Might want to be careful there.
Fay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they win it back again. Over to the left. He'd have done well to reach that. Ricci to Barella. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Ribery could try cutting inside here. That's really well cleared. Nicely spread. To Ketelana. To Ketelana! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught. And again! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's the Ketelana. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Vardy. Petzela picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Chooses to go back. Closing in on goal. And this is Vardy. Big chance! Great football, shot and save. And that's it.
Beneran.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ya, bagus sih. Emang mana nih orangnya? Pertama, istighfar. Mari Pak. Lagi deh. Depan harus merah.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just...
And the finish! Lazio! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Ketelada. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that should get the job done.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Barella. Now it's Thuram. Ricci driving forward. Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. El Shaarawy. No outsmarting him this time. Barella. And the Ketelara. Now it's Pulisic. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now here's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ricci.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Barella. Played out towards the right wing. Hoisted in. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He's got away. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Thuram. Now it's Ribéry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barella. Thuram. Now it's Soulé. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a good run down the left-hand side, and the pass is intercepted. El Shaarawy has created one goal already. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ricci. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! And it's Ricci. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keepers...
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cannavaro. Great defending, strong and determined. Soulé going face-to-face with his great rival. Bastoni. Baresi. Ricci. To Barella. Thuram. Now it's Pulisic. That is good strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Pulisic. Inter Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Looking for the run. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Now it's El Shaarawy. Now it's Thuram. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Barella. And here's Soulé. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Goes for a shot! Yes, it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
Oh, shooting chance! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. Cannavaro. De Ketelada. Can he get it through? He's found the way through. That's a lovely deep pass. Now it's Turan. Great vision. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a good foot in there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nice looking ball. Bastoni. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Here's a corner, good chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looking to play him in. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's cut it out. Cleared without complication. De Ketelada. Always onto this. He has found the way. Decent chance!
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Sule. He's picked his way through. De Ketelada played into space. Locatelli spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Thuram.
Lazio clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Sule. Can he get on the end of this? Cambiasso. Pavlovic. Now it's Thuram. 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 He can run onto that. De Ketelare. Inter Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Ricci. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Anguissa. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Nakata. And it's Ribery. He's found a way past. There's a sharp little ball here. Delivered with swing. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Paz. He's in a good position here. Brilliantly cut out. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Chance, surely! Ricci is there, and he can get that clear. It's a good-looking delivery. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.
Makin 07.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power.
Shot a goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Incoming delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely spread. Isaacson pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Baresi gets into a good position. The ball goes in. He rises! Goal! Inter!
6.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking.
Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pavard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Barella. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pulisic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The counter-attack is on here for Inter. De Ketelaere played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. He's a sharp little... Big chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
Real chance! In for the pieces! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's straight offside. And they win it back again. De Ketelare. It's a pretty loose pass. Pulisic. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
Well, yes.
That's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No way through, so back it comes. Showing good feet. Ricci defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well measured. And that is expertly dealt with. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Il quarto uomo
Squeeze
indica
it
2
through.
minuti di recupero.
Rijkaard. And Isaacson. Crunching tackle. Ricci wins the duel this time. Thuram has found the net here, of course. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ricci unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Ketelare, good purposeful running this. Rijkaard, that is ended up in no man's land. Now that's Isaacson. Oh, that's fabulous. He has a look up. Pavard deals with that comfortably. It's their second corner of the game.
Good.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. No, again there's no way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Thuram is having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Rijkaard can get it clear. And it's Barella. Vlahovic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Deep cross. And that has been cleared. And this is Ribery. Good read, needed to be. Played out to the right. Isaacson. Not the most accurate pass. Barella. Chance here to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's shifting, he's got forward. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just on target.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Lascia il campo per il numero 10. Ribery.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back in. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. Pulisic is wide and looking to get onto this. Ribery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed.
He's had a shot!
Wow.
And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it on. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Kita yang lagi orangnya sih. Habis pasang udah ini pemain lomba-lomba latihan ya.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
And Ribery!
Ya,
He was
kepengen.
berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good play on the left-hand side here. He's in space and looking for options. He's found the way through. There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Itu sih yang aku suka.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Adriano. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Should changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Albertini crosses it in here. That has been knocked clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ricci. Oh, this is a very good run. Great vision. Shot a goal! It's a goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it out wide. Albertini. And the counter is on. Now he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Baresi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now there's and the shot! And he's following up! No mistake! Into the lead once more! Adriano duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Ribery. Barella. Now this could be a chance. Albertini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Seedorf. Cafu. Cremona. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Albertini. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo. Foot in. Barella. Ketinggalan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a threatening ball. No foul, says the referee. Ketinggalan played into space.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Cremona
recupero.
looking to pass their way through. And he passes it long. Ribery. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Gattuso. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And the shots! Cremona have their second corner now. Cremona can try it again now. Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a promising position. Looks across and it's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him. Ricci, who's set up 1 goal so far. And Pavard. Baresi. Ribery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is a little undercooked. Nagatomo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Nedved. And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Ketinggalan. And here's Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. And he welcomes it in. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, terrible mistake. Gattuso. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Baresi. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Maldini. That's Turan. That's good running with the ball. Look at the space here. Now, can they get him away? De Ketelare. Oh, what a ball! And it's Nagatomo. Albertini. And here's Gattuso. Flashes it across.
Guys, power guys 3-2-2-1 lawan dari Divisi langsung. Bisa.
Cremona get their fourth corner. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Cafu. And it's Gattuso. And he's forced to go back. Nagatomo. Turan. 75 minutes played. Cremona finding their passes.
Cremona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Barella running with the ball. It's just beyond his reach. Now it's Ribery. And it's Ricci. Driving through the middle. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Nagatomo. To Turan. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Ribery really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played out wide. And here's Ribery. Crossed into the box.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Viene sostituito con il numero 10.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Cafu.
di recupero.
Deep into stoppage time. Gattuso. Barella. Turan. Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 20.
Real pressure penalty this. And he's missed altogether.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And that is that. Inter Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score.
Kita menyaban. Ya, kalau setengah kendaraan, nanti yang seperti itu. Bisa nanti di mana ya? Di mana nggak sih? Yang udah presentasi, enggak tahu seperti presentasi yang buat ini. Teman-teman yang dibuat aja mungkin. Oke guys, udah gangguan. Salah terjadi pas.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pellegrini.
That's positional goals. The utilisation of...
It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the position.
There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. Baresi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Ketelare. Now it's Turan. Out towards the flank. Cannavaro. Immobile. Oh, that's a Turan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Tries the cut back. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. De Ketelare. Pulisic is onto this. Çalhanoğlu gets good distance on it. Deep cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Barella. Thuram. Well, this is a terrific run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ricci. Barella. Good purposeful running this. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. And it's Serginho. And Nakata. Ribery. And he welcomes it in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. There's the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Serginho makes the interception. Immobile. Nakata. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Thuram! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cannavaro. And the Ketelada. And it's Ribery. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way. Ribery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Cannavaro. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Great vision. Oh, this big chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Çalhanoğlu! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Çalhanoğlu is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Baresi tries to pass it through. And this is Ribery. He takes a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are sort. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Jangan. Sebentar, kita break terlebih dahulu. Yeah.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's...
Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Hazard. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Del Piero. Palmer. And the counter is on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. RZ, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Hazard, Bale, danger averted for now. Bastoni, Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. That's Park Ji-sung. That has been cut short.
Park Ji-sung really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Courtois.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Palmer driving through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in space and looking for options. Van Balten goes sliding in. Pirlo. Del Piero gets into a good position. Looks a smashing ball. He's got tall. That could... And again! Milan with the corner. They're first. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2, then. And he's had a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. This is Hazard. Palmer! Goal! Milan! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play where the man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's heaved it away. Milan get their fourth corner. AZ are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. That has ended up in no man's land. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. And he's managed to get free. Played in. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rodri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. And Batistuta! And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Numero 8.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much clap.
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. AZ get the ball rolling in the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Swung over. Baresi. Palmer. And it's Palmer. Driving forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Threads one in. And the shot! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play where the man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Kukcu. Milan looking to pass their way through. That's a good ball. Bale touches it back. Palmer. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post!
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played in deep. Climbs up big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
AZ really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Rodri. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Batistuta. So what can they make of this? It's Belletti. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Milan finding their passes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now, this could be a chance. Could be danger here. Delivers the ball. Pirlo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That ball looks a good one. Well read, nice interception.
AZ really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Palmer. Del Piero. Pirlo. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, that's well spotted. Baresi. Now it's Del Piero. And he's had it nicked away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van Bouten. And it's Rui Costa. And it's Belletti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Rodri.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rodri. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard. It's played through for him. Hazard. It's Hazard! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Definitely not one of his best. They get a throw in. And it's Kukcu. Oh, right place, right time. Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Baresi. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Driving forward. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Jimenez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
That's Park Ji-sung. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. And this is Hazard. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can clear their lines. Deftly away. And it's Kukcu. Out to the right. Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. Oh, what a... And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the...
Big chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Kukçu. This is promising. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Looking for the run. Shot, surely! He's scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that was nowhere near his best. Park Ji-sung.
Il quarto uomo indica
Oh,
2
that's a
minuti di
fine
recupero.
interception. Baresi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Baresi. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Palmer. Back into the middle. Kukçu. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That's a shade optimistic. Kukçu. Palmer. He's through, now is he in? Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here?
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's Park Ji-sung. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kukçu, just about up to the hour now. And the shot's on here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Palmer. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Saliba. Jimenez. And it's Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Eder Militao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eder Militao. Valverde. Torres. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham. Oh, well played. Palmer. Rodri. Kukçu. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Hazard. Palmer. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Palmer. Now that's well seen too. Palmer gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro purring. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. That's Valverde. And he was alert to it. Searching passes played there. And here's Mbappe. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Mohamed Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. Rodri. Palmer. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And this is Park Ji-sung. He's picked it. Park Ji-sung sticks it away. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan are having... And that's that. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so to get. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that
Gets his head on it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So, a breakthrough already. Couldn't squeeze it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plays it out wide. Now it's Hazard. There's no flag. Played in. Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Timber. So just the one early goal to report so far. Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Al-Sadd with the corner, there first. Cannavaro gets it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Rafinha.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Timber. Guardiola. Al-Sadd, look at... And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Hazard with the short one. Now it's Hazard. Hazard gets flagged offside. Park Ji-sung. Baresi. Hazard. And here's Palmer. Hazard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away. Little pass back. Palmer has found the net here, of course. And this is Park Ji-sung. And this is Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rafinha. Great vision. And he plays one through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And he skips past his man. Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Rafinha. Chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's neat. And here's Azar. Baresi. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And here's Park Ji-sung. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. 5 minutes till the break. Cannavaro. He's had it taken off him. Baresi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's through here. He's picked his way through. As a terrific header. What a wonderful goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan take the lead. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent.
Today,
They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Saliba, Rodri, and it's Kukçu, and here's Park Ji-sung, and it's Kukçu, here's Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Rafinha, Schneider. Front-footed pressing going on here. Palmer. And here's Bale. Baresi does really well there. He is strong. Schneider. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Park Ji-sung. And this is Bale. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Al-Sadd appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That could spell trouble. And that is out of play. Kukçu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Almost an hour gone. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Schneider.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Rafinha.
Al Sadd really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a promising position. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found the way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. That's well blocked, and back out it comes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Rijkaard tries to pass it through.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. Swings it, and up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Probing pass. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Cannavaro.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into...